All right, check this out. If you're in the last mile delivery industry, we have created something that's just for you. We've called it the last to first huddle, or the L2F huddle. We can come into an ecosystem or community built for the last mile, by the last mile. Now, you'll be able to get access to educational courses, right? Playbooks, as I call them. We build playbooks teaching you everything from A to Z in the last mile industry. Everything from how to set your right driver model, to how to navigate misclassification issues, to how to find customers, how to price that work, how to operate it, all the way through to if you want to buy a company, how do you value those businesses. We also have an AI tool called Ask Miles. Miles will answer any how-to question about the industry. I've personally trained it myself. It's pretty damn good. And then also, we're about community. So you're going to access coaches, experts. We have film studies or weekly calls. You'll be able to deep dive into workshops. Look, this is the place to be if you're in the last mile industry. L2Fhuddle.com. I'll see you inside. It's time to huddle up. Let's do it.
You know, it's a good conference. We've always enjoyed coming to the CLDA. This is our 6th year.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it went by that fast, but
Damn,
here we are.
Congratulations. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So it's always good to see familiar faces, and it's amazing going from the first conference.
Yeah.
When the talk was, hey, you're probably going to likely do a lot of business with people in this room. It's hard to believe then, but it's believable now, right?
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Well, that's the power, I think, of coming to the conference, being consistent. Because, you can't just show up one year and think you're going to hit a home run. Right?
I used to think that CLDA was the place to come to go get business, to go get new business and that kind of stuff. And this is all about, Stephen Covey wrote a book back in the 80s called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of them is sharpening the saw. And you got to sharpen the saw. And that's what CLDA is all about. Yes, you make the connections, you make the friendships, and frankly, over the years now, I give business to companies in other cities, and guys call me and give me business in our cities because, hey, we're not direct competitors, because one's in Boston and I'm in Texas, and we're not going to overlap. So there's that comfort. But so 2 things: connection and education.
Our 3 pillars clearly are education, advocacy, and networking. But I think the differentiator for us is networking. Everything we do is about bringing a community together, a close-knit community, to help us grow, regardless of whether you're starting out in the business, you're a couple $100,000, or you're a couple $100 million, right? That networking, that community.
Informative, and people are real. Yeah. That's. I was kind of looking. I was all right. Who am I in this place, right? How do I fit in? And I said, just keep it real. So I was going around introducing myself as Frank the Tank. This is a great place to come and talk to people and kind of understand the mindset, right? How can I become a less of an operator and more of a grower? Right? I want to be a gardener now.
Love to learn, so that's the main thing, but also just to meet new people, right? Everyone has been so friendly and so welcoming. I've been to so many conferences in my career, and from yesterday getting on the coach, going to the Circuit of the Americas to go-karting, everyone was super friendly. They wanted to help, they wanted to connect me with people. And obviously I've put myself forward to join the board.
It's been a lot of fun. The energy has been great to meet everybody in the industry. People are so nice.
In the same geography, and so you get to just walk the halls and see people you haven't seen, you get to talk to people that you haven't met. So I think that serendipity that takes place at a conference, it's not so much the panels per se, I mean there's some of that, but it's up in the escalator, it's in the bar, it's at the restaurant. You're bumping into people and you're meeting new people and seeing old people. I think that's really productive.
That's awesome. So what do you think? First time at CLDA, how has the show been for you?
It's been great. It's kind of, everybody describes it as very informational. Meet a lot of contacts, see a lot of people, see a few people I've worked with in the past. So it's very good to get here and see other options as far as software and insurance and driver.
It's a good community. People are very willing to share.
And I feel I've been a younger person here. I've been at least one of the younger, at least females as well on the floor. So it's been interesting going up and talking to other females, other younger people. There's a couple other younger girls and younger men here. I thought that was really interesting. It's a space that's kind of dominated by an older crowd, an older group.
Well, personally, it's supported my dream. CLDA, when I looked at the industry, CLDA had this really great I thought group that if I was going to do this idea, I had to do it here because this is where everybody was going to be.
Yeah.
And I had some friends in the industry that said I should. And when I came in, I was blessed to meet Randy Emmons, God rest his soul. And he was the first person that was doing the new attendee ambassador for CLDA. And I said, listen, I got 3 months to run. I have this crazy idea.
Relationships, partnerships, meeting folks that I get to know in this industry, and just understanding how well this industry is the advocacy of the CLDA and how it advocates for the final mile industry. And just, it's really the relationships and the partnerships. I was in the space and then I was on the technology side, but until I came here, I really didn't get to know everybody one-on-one. And when I can sit down and understand the problems and the challenges we're all trying to solve together.
I guess there's so many things you don't know when you're just working on things yourself. You only know the few things that you know. But when you get around other people, you start to see things that you didn't realize that you didn't know. Opens up your eyes. And I think the first show I came to, they're talking about opportunities and verticals, and I was, what's a vertical? I didn't know what a vertical was. Is it a blind? I had no idea. But you didn't realize the things that you didn't know because you weren't exposed to a lot of things. There were opportunities I had no idea I was missing out on. Our company was focused on doing things 60 miles within a radius of Baltimore. I didn't know there was this whole big world out there in logistics and opportunities. I learned from others.
And the CLDA spirit of really everyone helping each other is so unique and so awesome, right? Look, they're competing against each other, but they're like, hey, Jason, let me give you this, or hey, let me go introduce you to this person. And it is such a unique dynamic that man, it would be amazing if all industry organizations were like that. So we're happy to just play a little role, and if I can help out being in connections or thinking about the technologies in the future, I'm more than happy to do it.
It's great. It's great. I mean, it's one of those things that you never know how true it is when they say it's not what you know, but who you know. And you have to be in the room, and you have to know people, and I'm living it. I'm seeing it right now, and I'm maximizing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of my intro into this industry. I didn't know what a courier was when we first started and what it was all about, but we went to some of these shows and really met a great group of people, and it's enjoyable to come back and see people and some of the perpetuation. And my father started with your father, you came along. So it's been great from that perspective, and getting to know the industry and just being part of it all these years.
Yeah, I love it. Learned a lot, met a lot of people. I love the fact that the whole meeting is designed to get as much networking opportunities as possible.
A lot of connections.
A lot of connections, a lot of good people, a lot of great information, insights. Exhibits have been fantastic too.
Well, as you might expect, I've made a lot of friends over the years, and this is a great venue to see those people every year, as opposed to early on I would actually do a lot of traveling around and going to see people personally, but that gets a little tiring and it's expensive. So seeing all the people at a venue, this is it's a great venue. It's the association for the industry, right? So it's been very valuable to me.